If you're into Gelli Plate printing, you're creating a lot of prints. They're just so much fun. It's addictive. Even if you figured out how to have a pretty good idea how they're going to come out when you pull them, or even if it's just, let me do this and let's see what happens, they're so much fun. So I'm going to share with you my love for mandalas and what I do with some of my Gelli Plate prints in this video. So this is just a sketchbook that I have where I have mandalas in it that I have drawn freehand on. Oh, here's some of my prints. So let me get to my, here we go. So I think they're really beautiful and they kind of look old to me and antiquish. And I love to make greeting cards. And I actually do the Gelli Plate printing right in this sketchbook. I use just a small one and I let them dry and then I go back to them and I draw freehand mandalas on them. I think they're really, really beautiful. And here's some that I just did with alcohol ink pens and probably I used, let me see what I use for these. I use these. Yes, I use these. What are these? These are micron black markers. So those are great for really fine lines. Let's see, and here's some I just haven't put in yet. I just did them in another copy paper. Basically, I use copy paper. So that's what I do. I either use my Gelli Plate and print directly into a sketchbook, or I'll do it on copy paper and then cut them down and save them to use later. Now, I'm going to put it in the links. I'm going to put where I got the things that I'm using. This I use to score my cardstock. So my cardstock is 11 inches. So I want to score it at 5.5 inches so it can fold perfectly. There we go. It's great cardstock. Okay, so when I'm making a card from a Gelli Plate print that I drew a mandala on, I want to be sure that it's cut evenly. I don't typically use just scissors and eyeball it. I'll take this one out. So I'll use something like this to be absolutely sure. And sometimes I have to eyeball it a little bit, but that looks pretty even. And the edges are not going to be perfect. I kind of like that. I like them looking kind of old. I'm going to do it this way. Okay. Okay, that's perfect to me. Then I'll bring over my card. Oh, no, I got to cut that down a bit more. It's really too wide. I do use a double-sided tape. I don't use glue because I don't like the crinkly look it gives, and you really don't need that much of this tape. In fact, I rarely will use the full thickness of it. I will usually just use little pieces like this. Oh my goodness, look at what I did. So I made a mistake and realized that. I pulled one out of my sketchbook that actually had one on the other side, and I don't really want to waste this by putting tape on it and putting it on here and not at least saving it. So what I did was I took a photo of it so I can print it because I really, really love this one too. So bummed, but that's okay. We're gonna go like this. So like I started to say, I only use a little bit of this tape. I don't use a lot. You don't need a lot. You're just sticking paper on paper. Who doesn't like a homemade greeting card? So much more personal than buying one. And if you're wondering what you want to write in it, if you can't think of something just, fun from your heart, honestly, you can go to ChatGPT, give it a little bit of information about who you're giving the card to and what the occasion is. And believe me, ChatGPT can create really fun poems. So much fun. And I'll do that sometimes, and I'll just print them up and incorporate them into my card. And they're personal. Of course, a lot of times, I'm going to be honest, I will tweak them. I might not like exactly what ChatGPT did, so I may tweak it. Often I will tweak it. So just kind of line it up here, press down, and you've got a beautiful handmade card. Write something personal inside, or, like I said, print something out from ChatGPT. And the envelopes I get off of Amazon, so I'm going to send the links to everything in the comments below.